everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie if you're new here. Today I have a Project Use It Up update. Project Use It Up for me is a non-makeup project pan. So I have skincare, body care, nails, shower products, like all of the other beauty products in different categories except for makeup, and I pick a few to work on each quarter. So I'm excited to give you my midway update. So we've been at it for about 6-ish weeks, and this is the progress I've made so far. I like to do a midway update because it holds me accountable and it makes me kind of check in if I forgot some things and all that. So I do have some things that I finished up. Let's go ahead and dive in. I think I'll talk about some shower items first. So the first one is this Tree Hut scrub. This is the Moroccan Rose scent. I love the Tree Hut scrubs. As you can see here, I'm about halfway done with this one, so I'm right on track. I've been using the scrub once a week and it just feels so good, especially in the winter. It's like an all body like scratch. It just gets all of the, flaky skin off. It smells good. I really like the rose scent this time of year. So this is on track to be finished. Not quite, but I'm not worried about the progress or what I have left to finish in this quarter. I think it should be pretty easy. Another shower product I have that I have finished up is the Tree Hut Vanilla Moisturizing Shave Oil. I love the shave oil. I've used a lot of these different scents. The vanilla was really nice for kind of winter time. I didn't have much left in there. You can see my mark. So just a little bit. In the winter, I'm certainly not shaving as frequently as I do in the summer when I'm wearing, short sleeves and shorts and everything. So right now I'm shaving my legs probably like once a week. So I definitely am going through this slower than I do other times of year, but still love this and finish this one all the way up, which is fabulous. So then let's talk about maybe some after shower items like lotions. I've got this Trader Joe's Hand and Body Cream. This has been my primary lotion, though I have been dabbling in some body oils, so I haven't made as much progress on this as I want. My original line was right there, and we are right here, so I've made some progress, just not a ton. Like I said, I've been kind of playing with body oils because it has been so dry. I constantly have our humidifiers going, and the one thing I probably could be better at is maybe applying lotion like in the morning as I'm getting dressed. So that I have some more hydration throughout the day. Typically, I put lotion on, obviously after a shower and then usually in the evening time, but I feel like maybe I need to up my game and just work on it all day long. So this is one, I had the goal to finish it. I don't know if I will or won't, because again, I'm kind of leaning into the body oils a little bit more after a shower than this, so we'll just see. But I did finish up a little travel size body butter. This was the sampler from 54 Thrones. This is the Ugandan vanilla and Ethiopian honey butter. This was really nice. I had a work trip in January and I brought this with me as my, body butter. I whipped through it. It was so rich, a little bit oily, but I liked that, especially. Oh, it smells so good, especially in the evening time. Like I would put this on my feet because I was walking a ton. So my feet were pretty sore. So I put this on my feet, rub it in, and then put socks on and just let it like fully absorb overnight. I really enjoyed this. I would definitely be curious maybe to buy a tube of this in the full size. But for now, this one is all the way empty. So that's still a win. What else? Oh, I also have a cuticle oil. So this one is from Sally Hansen. I definitely need to be more disciplined with this. Right now I'm keeping it at my desk and trying to apply once a day, at least on my work days. It has been hit and miss. So my goal is to use the cuticle oil 30 times. I've used it 11 times. So that's not super good, but it's not the worst. Like I'm almost at that 15 midway point, but not quite there. So this is one I just really need to be more disciplined with. I went through a phase where like all of my nails just like broke off and, were super jagged. So I've been working on regrowing them from that stage. And yeah, they're just really, really dry. So I definitely could be better with the cuticle oil. And that's where having this check-in reminds me that I've got to do better. I have a couple of lip products next to talk about. So this one is the NCLA Beauty Sugar Lip Scrub. I have been using this before I get into the shower. I know someone gave me a recommendation once to use the lip scrub in the shower, which is genius because then you can just rinse it off while you're in there. I don't actually keep a lot of my products in the shower. So, because we just have a really small shower, like it's like a shower tub. It just has the corners where you can put things. So we keep like our shampoo and conditioner and the basics. And then if I want to scrub, like I bring it in just for that. You don't need to know this. Anyway, so I do a lip scrub before I get in the shower. I have done my lip scrub 9 times. My goal is 15. So I'm definitely on track. I won't be finishing it anytime soon, but I do think I'm kind of in the habit now of just quickly grabbing a little bit of this, scrubbing the lips, and then I jump in the shower and I can just rinse it right off. It's been great. I also like to do that sometimes with a face mask, or I'll put a face mask on, let it sit on my skin, and then I'll jump in the shower where it's just super easy to rinse off. And that's been kind of like a little bit of a life hack. And that way I know I'm being consistent with it. So I'm using this, every couple of days. I don't use it every single shower. Like if I feel like my lips are fine, then I'm not using it, but it's so dry that I feel like my lips could definitely use some help. So that's been good. And then I do have a lip balm. This is from Laneige. It's the lip sleeping mask. It's a little sample of it. I definitely overestimated my ability. So I wanted to finish this up this quarter. And I have made some good progress. Like there's definitely less in here, but there is still a lot that's going to be down in this pot. Like I'm not even flush with the lip of this packaging yet. So this won't be done by the end of the quarter, but that's okay. Like we'll just keep it in, we'll keep progress, and maybe I'll just roll it into the next quarter. This has been my go-to overnight lip balm. I just keep it on my bedside table. I also will put it on in the morning. I've been walking in the mornings on my walking pads, so I will put a little bit of this on my lips as well after I brush my teeth and stuff. That seems to work, but yeah, I don't need a lot of this, so it's kind of a slow moving product, and I definitely forgot that a little bit goes a long way with this. It's not super waxy, so it's not like you have to really pile it on to feel a difference. This does a good job. So I probably won't finish this quarter, but I'm happy to be using it. So there's that. Okay, let's talk about some skincare. I feel like lip and skincare kind of go together. So I had a sample of the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm that I finished up. I think I got this in my beauty advent calendar this past Vlogmas. So I finished this all the way up. Again, I brought it on the work trip that I went on, and then when I got home, I just kept using it until it was gone. This is not my favorite formula. I will use it. It works. It takes my makeup off, right? But this is not the formula I would seek out. My understanding is it's also pretty expensive. It's just too heavy for me. I prefer a cleansing balm that gets down to a really thin oil, and this is pretty thick still. So maybe this is better for people with drier skin. I have oily skin, so I tend to prefer just something really lightweight on my skin. But it did its job. It worked, and I'm happy I finished it up. So, we can move on with our lives there. And then I also have a SPF. This is from CeraVe. It's the Ultra Light Moisturizing Lotion, SPF 30 for normal to oily skin. This has been my daily SPF this winter. Really like it. This is a little bit too heavy for me for middle of summer. I like a fluid SPF then, but for now, this is good. It offers a little bit more moisturization. So you can see here where I am at. Basically when we started, it was, already at the top. I don't have any marks on it. So maybe I can put in a comparison, but yeah, this is where I'm at. It's a pump, which is nice. So I use 3 to 4 pumps every day, all over my face, neck, chest, depending on today I'm wearing a, turtleneck sweater. So I didn't put it on my chest today, but still on my neck. So just depending on what I'm wearing, but I really like this. And we'll just keep working on it. That is my SPF. And then I also am working on my nighttime moisturizer. So this is from Trader Joe's. It's the night cream with sea buckthorn, shea butter, and manuka honey. You can definitely smell the honey. This is definitely a thicker night cream. I have a little spatula that I'm using to help me scoop out. So you can see that from this center part, I'm pretty much scraping the bottom, but I know that the packaging with this kind of, what is this, hexagon shape, there's quite a bit of product kind of in these areas. So the spatula that I'm using helps me kind of scoop in there to get everything out. So I do think this will be done by the finale at the end of the quarter, but I'm making good progress. This is really rich. It's great for winter time for me right now. Like I said, I use this as my evening moisturizer. So after I've done my serums and eye cream and all that, I put this all over again, face, neck, chest. and I'm a little bit oily, but I kind of like it right now for this time of year. So this has been a good fit, and yeah, excited to finish it up one day. Okay, looking at my list, the other thing I should mention is I have a goal to face mask 8 times. I have a variety of face masks in my collection, so I haven't finished any up. I will share with you if I do, but essentially my husband and I have been pretty good with doing a weekly, we call it spa night, which is really just a couple of masks. So we do one mask, either like a clay mask or an exfoliating mask, and then take that off, and then we both do an overnight mask and then some eye gels, and you know, it's just like a fun thing that we do together. So my goal for face mask is to face mask 8 times this quarter. I've already done 7, so I'm really proud of that. So that'll be easy for me to hit, and we'll just keep moving on. But I like having that goal because it helps me use what I have and use it regularly. And I do feel like face masks can make a difference in my skin if I'm using them regularly, you know, like if I use it one-off, maybe not, but sometimes just having that clay on my skin to just like pull everything out is really good. So a similar goal to that is a hair mask. I also have the goal to hair mask 8 times. I've done 4, so I'm right on track halfway. I tried to do a hair mask in the shower, I don't know, every week, every other week-ish, just kind of when I feel like I need it. I also have a couple of hair masks. There are 2 in particular that I'm trying to focus on to finish up. So working on those, but again, haven't finished anything. So I don't want to just show you mediocre progress on just a couple of products that I've used, you know, a handful of times. But another hair product, and I totally forgot it was in this project, is this Tresemme hairspray. This is obviously like a little one, and this has like nothing left in it. I swear it's probably 2 uses and it would be done. And I totally forgot that this was in the project. So I will probably like curl my hair tomorrow, put this in, and then, you know, maybe next week I'll curl my hair and then put this in and it'll be done. But glad I'm doing an update because I forgot this was a goal of mine. So I'll pull this out. It's been tucked away in my travel stuff. So I just need to put it like in front of me where my normal like full-size hair products are, and then I can use it up. So the last 2 things to update you on are my fragrances. I picked 2 fragrances to work on. I work from home, and so I definitely like to have a little fragrance on, but it's not, I don't know, it's not something that I'm too picky about because it's just me smelling myself all day. So, you know, it's a little bit of a mental thing. So the 2 that I picked were like travel size ones. I have a bunch of fragrances right now, so I'm trying to kind of work through them, and these ones seemed like I could do that quickly. So this one is the Kayali Vanilla 28. I actually finished this one all the way up. Maybe I can put in a comparison of where I was. There wasn't a ton left, but I did finish this all the way up. It's a great vanilla scent. I really enjoyed it. I don't know that I would repurchase it, maybe like a travel size, but there's so many vanilla fragrances I like that I'm just going to work through all the other ones because I lean heavy into vanilla in the winter. So anyway, this is done, which is fabulous. And then the other one I have is Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. This one has just a tiny bit left, so this will probably be done in the next, I would say, week or 2. I usually just put on like 1 to 2 spritz a day, so it's nothing crazy, but these have just been sitting there kind of near my skincare stuff, and then as I'm getting ready, I'll put on a spritz. Or sometimes if I'm feeling, you know, a little festive in the evening when I put my PJs on, because my goal is to get into PJs as soon as I can. So usually that's after dinner, after like I've cleaned up and put leftovers away and all of that. And we eat dinner early. I think like we eat dinner before 5:30, like 5 to 5:30. So if I can be in PJs by 6 o'clock, I'm pretty happy. And sometimes I will put a little spritz of this on when I get into my PJs, do my skincare, throw a spritz of this on because I'm still up for a few hours. But anyway, all that to say, I have a little bit left in here, but I think this will be easy to finish up. So that's great because then I will have 2 empties for my fragrance collection, and then I can move on and focus on other things. I still, when I go out like on the weekends or if I'm meeting a friend for dinner or whatever, I will put on like a different fragrance and actually go out. But these are good just day-to-day ones for me. So that was a lot of talking. I hope you have enjoyed this update. I feel a little bit scattered. I've been in all sorts of meetings today, so my brain's a little fried. But yeah, I'm excited to see the progress. I'm also excited to have some empties so far, which is fabulous. And I will do a finale video at the end of the quarter, so end of March, and then I will do a kickoff for Q2 the beginning of April. So if you want to join me, I would love it. You don't have to do it on a quarterly cadence. I just like to do it quarterly so that I have a good defined start and end date. It gives me a chance to reset. You know, if I want to pull things over into the next project, I can, but I don't have to. And it kind of aligns with seasons too. So hopefully by April, though April can still be cold around here, but I'll be in the mood for spring. So maybe I'll want some floral scents or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.